Well, hello everybody. Thank you for joining in. My name is Danielle Redner. I'm the Chief Inspirational Officer at Stella. We have a huge treat for you. I'm very excited for you to meet this incredible woman. She is a leader and a stylist with a successful side gig at Stella, but she's also a full. She also has kids. She's also from sort of small town Ontario, Canada, which I love because I'm also Canadian. So you've got like a lot of Canadian going on here. And she's figured a lot out over the last few years, being somebody who had never done this before and has been incredibly successful. So I'm very excited for you to get to hear from Jessica Mulhall. I'll introduce you to her in just a second, but I want to remind you, as you're watching this, we love to give away freestyle. I'm rocking some of our new fall collection. I gotta tell you, this is the softest thing. If you live in Canada or somewhere cold, you're gonna want it. I love these earrings. Jessica's got some on too. So we'd love to give away freestyle all the time. If you haven't yet seen our new lookbook, make sure you ask somebody for it because you'll love it. And book, which is stunning. But we can help you get your product in the meantime too, because we'd love to share with you on this short webinar how you can be a stylist. That's what Jessica's gonna talk about. Of course, you can also be a hostess, and when you're a hostess, you get to go on a shopping spree. But we also want to give a shopping spree away tonight. So if you hashtag SD4all below and tag 2 friends, we are also going to give away a shopping spree of $250 today. So you got to be in it to win it. You might as well post below. All right, without further ado, I want to introduce you to Jessica. Jessica Mahal, take it away. Tell us about you, where you're from, your life, what you do, and how you found Stella and Dot.
So I am a full-time teacher. I teach grade 8, so puberty-ridden children, and I have 3 of my own children who are 8, 6, and 3, and I am happily married to a man named Nick. It was just our 10-year anniversary yesterday. I know. And I am from a smaller town named Belleville, Ontario, which is just closer, kind of in between Kingston and Toronto, if you know Canada. And that's all there is. It's just super fun. I'm so blessed.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
How long have you been a teacher? And then how long have you been a stylist?
So I've been a teacher for 14 years. This will be my 14th year. And I've been a stylist for 18 months.
Okay, so not that long, but in that year and a half, I can't believe I've actually only known you for a year and a half, much longer. In that year and a half, take us back to why somebody who's very busy with 3 kids and teaching, I love that you said puberty-ridden children. I can't even imagine being an 8th grade teacher. So you've got all that stuff going on. Why did you decide to sign up as a stylist? And then what has happened over that first 18 months?
So originally I decided to become a stylist. I was part of a virtual styling and I bought a pair of feather studs and I loved them. They're retired and they will stay in my collection forevermore. And then I decided to host my own show. And I thought, this is really fun and I think I could do this. I could do this. And I said to my husband, what do you think? And to be honest, he said, are you sure? Like, you're a teacher. You're good at being a teacher. I don't think you know how to sell anything. I don't think you know how to run a business. And I said, what do you think if I just try? And he was like, go for it. And so the original intent was so that I could make a little bit of extra income because we have 3 kids and we have a mortgage and cars and everything else. And one thing that was really big, I remember on our honeymoon night, we said, let's travel, and a lot. And 10 years later, we had never traveled. We had gone on our honeymoon and gone to short little trips, maybe to Toronto, but we had never done a big vacation. And I said, imagine I was able to take us somewhere big, the kids on an airplane. And he said, well, go for it. And the rest is kind of history.
Okay, well, I love that he said you've never sold anything. Meanwhile, you've been selling education to
kind of, yeah.
grumpy 13-year-olds for 14 years. Okay, so you started for a little side income so you could go on a vacation. Did that work out?
It did. We took our kids to Mexico a year and a half ago, almost right after I had began. And the joy of saying to my husband, okay, let's book this, and I'm going to pay for it, was the most gratifying boss babe moment I have ever had. It was far more gratifying than probably anything I've ever even done in my teaching career because I was able to do something for my children that I never had thought possible.
So you check that off. What is there a new goal or what? Then what?
Well, we just bought a brand new car. We sold our family van. We are no longer a soccer mom van family anymore. And she was getting pretty rusty. So we just bought a brand new car, and we renovated our home last year, and we were able to put in new sinks and new lights. And it's been so many things to give back to my family in things that I wasn't able to. Growing up, my parents worked extremely hard, and they were so incredible. But I wanted to be able to provide my children with different experiences. And I am so darn proud to be able to do that. It feels so good.
Okay, I'm so proud of you. So you had never sold anything before. You're a teacher. You were like, let me just go try this. You've been able to go on a vacation, buy a new car, renovate the house, throw in some extra things, I'm sure, here and there with a family, a young family. So tell us, for somebody who's watching who might be like, wow, that's pretty inspiring, what would I do? What does like a day in the life of Jessica Mulhall, teacher and side gig stylist look like?
So it means that things have changed a little bit, and I'm going to be completely transparent. I could not do this business without the support system that I have. So I have the most incredible husband known to mankind. So while I am doing this, my husband came home, took his lunch early, took the 3 kids out to Toys R Us, which is like a toy store in Canada, to keep them busy. And so I want to preface it with just saying I have an incredible support system of women and community and neighbors who help me do this job. And realistically, it just means that I work this business around my life. I work it around my kids. And we are so blessed in 2019 to be able to work our business digitally and virtually. And so I can work it on the sidelines, on soccer, and I can work it on my lunch breaks at work, and I can work it after my kids go to bed, or I get up a little bit early in the morning to send some messages. I just work it around my life.
And do you run your business mostly online then, or do you some in person, or give specifics around what that looks like?
I think probably, we just got home from Hoopla, which is our national empowerment conference, and you put up some pie charts of how people work their business. And I remember thinking, like, if I was to break it down percentage-wise, I probably do 75 to 90% virtually, and then the rest is done in-home.
Great, and I know you had a big event last night that you were at.
We did. It was so much fun.
Tell us about that, because I think the community is really important to you, and I know you're a huge part of the community in Ontario. So what does the community mean to you, or what does that look like?
I would say first off, I wanted some extra income, and I wanted pretty things. But what I didn't bargain for was a community of women, right? I had never found my tribe. I had never found women that were exactly like me. And so the community is by far the reason I signed up for some extra income in the Joels, and I stay for the community. And so last night, one of my business partners and I ran an event in Napanee, Ontario, which is very close by to my house. And it was for stylists, for our incredible customers, for people that just wanted to learn a little bit more about Stella and Dot. And it was a packed house, Danielle. There was about 75 to 100 women fighting over trying on clothes. It was so gratifying. At one point I stepped back and I was just wanting to take it all in and just think, like, this is incredible that other women are feeling this joy and the mission of the company, which is to empower women.
I love that, because as an adult, like, you're around students all the time. You see how kids are like, they have their friends and they're doing all the stuff, and then you grow up and sometimes you don't have that community anymore.
You don't.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, fast questions for you. What are you most excited about your business right now? What's your favorite piece of Stella and Dot product right now? And maybe like a favorite memory or highlight of your career.
The thing that I'm the most excited about is our brand new campaign, which is SD for All. I love that Stella and Dot is for every single woman of every single age group, or whether they're a parent or a single working professional, every woman of every different body size. It just fires me up to be able to talk to my customers and women who are loving this brand. Favorite piece. It's like choosing my favorite child, so I wore both. Versatility is very, very important to me. So these crystal waterfall earrings are the bomb.com girls. So if you haven't seen these, you need to get these because I can remove the bottom waterfall portion. And yesterday I was wearing a t-shirt and jean shorts and I wore this portion, and then I threw these on last night for our big Stella and Dot event. And then you got to see this bomber. This bomber is absolutely, I'm going to wear this September the 4th for the first day of school. It's so beautiful.
I love that you've already planned the first day of school. You are the bomb in the bomber.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay. And a memory, maybe it's something personally or customer, hostess, I don't know, have you got a highlight that you could share with us?
I will probably say the community is so important to me. So my first hoopla experience was probably the highlight of my career. I don't think I can ever top it. I think I cried about 17 times in 4 days, but all happy tears. It was just a feeling of overwhelming emotion to be surrounded by women who were incredible, who I was nervous to go see because I was like, all these women are so beautiful and seem like they have their lives all put together. And what I realized is they are all just normal women doing extraordinary things.
Yeah, amazing. So I love that you brought up the ST for All campaign too, because it really is. I think we're making changes in our communities. There isn't one type of woman who's great at being a stylist. There isn't one look. There isn't one geography. There isn't anything. It's you're somebody who likes style. I mean, I think you probably do all like style to some degree, or it might feel like torture to you, and you like people in general, and you've got like even a couple hours a week. I think it can be just a great side gig. So tell us a little about, last thing, if someone is interested in joining, they get to sign up for this very cool kit. So do you want to walk us through what the kit looks like? Because I think that's
sure. It's amazing. So it's $149 US, $179 Canadian. And the greatest part about it is it's a really easy button for anybody who wants to join, because sometimes you're like, what do I want to choose? There's so much. And our home office team has made it super simple, easy button. All you need to do is choose from our best sellers. So you get to choose one top and one essential pair of earrings and one essential necklace and then a bag and an essential bracelet. And then you can add on bundles of like French girl bundle and an essential bundle or like a display bundle. It's so easy. There's no easier time to join than right now.
Yeah, I love that. It is really the easy button. So there's somebody who's considering it. My last question for you, and throw in anything else you want to make sure we know. If somebody might be thinking about it, thinking, okay, I'm also a teacher, or I have this other full-time job, or part-time job, or I'm a mom, or I'm not, or like everybody gets in their head and thinks, well, there must be something about her that's not like me. What would your advice be to somebody who's considering also wanting to take their family on a vacation or buy a new car?
The only regret I have is not joining sooner. Legitimately, I tell this to every single show, and I tell this story. Before that I signed up for Stella and Dot, I had 3 children in 4 years, and I had kind of lost myself as a woman. I'd lost Jessica. I was filling my children's buckets, my students' buckets, my husband's bucket, and I was putting myself on the back burner. And I think that in 2019, every single woman deserves to do something that makes them empowered and makes them feel good and just get like excited to get up in the morning. And like I said, the only regret I have is not joining sooner.
You're amazing. And I love getting to know you over this last 18 months, although it feels longer in some respects because I can't remember when I wasn't proud of you. So if you are watching this and you are thinking, okay, I might like to dip my toe in here too on whatever level, and you run your business how you want, we would love for you to join us. You can just go to stelladot.com and sign up there. If you don't know anybody, we will connect you with a mentor who has helped someone else get started before. He'll be a great resource for you. You are, like, you're in business by yourself, but not for yourself. Okay, for yourself, not by yourself. I totally reversed that. You're not by yourself, okay? And then, but if you do know someone, please talk to them because I know that they would love to mentor you too. And again, don't forget, #ST for all, tag 2 friends. We'll give away a shopping spree tonight. And thank you for joining us. And thank you, Jessica.
Thank you.
And thank you to your husband for taking the kids to us.
He's pretty good.
Pretty great. All right. Have a great night, everyone.
Bye, Danielle.